Welcome back to Trillium Talk and our continuing coverage of the 2025 Ontario provincial election. After a busy weekend that saw Doug Ford in both Sault Ste. Marie and Sudbury, the PC leader was in Toronto this morning releasing the PC party full platform. Jack Cowan from the Trillium was there to cover the event and joins us now from Toronto. Jack, give us the goods. What did Doug Ford unveil this morning?
Well, he unveiled the PC party platform. It includes $40 billion in new spending. Not a lot is new. It reiterated a lot of promises, the 401 tunnel, getting everyone a family doctor within 4 years, that kind of thing. It did set specific yearly goals for primary care attachment, so how many people will be added to primary care for each year until the 4 years are up. But there's a lot that's not in there. For instance, the PC's longstanding goal of building 1.5 million homes by 2031 is not mentioned. They're pretty off track in that goal, as our previous reporting has showed, and so they've downplayed that promise a little bit. Also not present is the cost for the 401 tunnel.
Yeah, and I wanted to talk about the costing out, Jack, whether or not Ford fully costed it out, and if he did he give any indication as to how he plans to pay for it all?
He did not. There are a lot of dollar signs, there are a lot of dollar figures, but it's not what you would call a costed platform. It doesn't include, how it's going to affect the province's bottom line and how he plans to offset the new spending. He said specifically that there's going to be no new taxes. That seems to be his one of his major attack lines against the other parties, is that they want to tax you and he doesn't. So we know there aren't going to be any more taxes, but he hasn't said whether there are cuts incoming or whether it will just be up to the economy and efficiencies to find room in the budget.
Jack, does this seem late in the game to you? I mean, here we are on Monday. The election is Thursday. 3 days until Ontarians cast their vote. Is this a little late in the game to be unveiling your full platform?
Well, it's a lot earlier than the last time when the PCs didn't have a budget, so there is that. But yeah, there's only a few days left, and we know that most voters don't go through platforms anyway. But I don't know how many there will be with a few days left after early voting too, who are going to go through this.
All right. Ford was back in Washington late last week to meet with governors at their annual winter conference. Any tariff talk at the media conference this morning?
Yeah, Doug Ford was positioning himself again as the man to deal with the tariffs, to deal with Trump. A lot of the platform was about that, reiterating his stance as the man to do it. Some spending mentioned in the platform would only be if tariffs hit. For example, it mentions enhanced termination and severance rights for workers that are affected by tariff-related layoffs and closures. So he definitely never misses a chance to talk about that.
We're into the final home stretch, Jack. Election coming up Thursday. What does the remainder of the week look like for the parties?
Yeah, they're going to be circling back to the ridings that they want to hold on to and flip. Going to be making some announcements when they can and posing for the cameras and trying to get out there and let voters know who they are. It's looking pretty good for Mr. Doug Ford, though, as the polls show no significant movement, and it looks like likely another PC majority.
All right, there's Jack Cowan, reporter at the Trillium, joining us from Toronto today. For complete Ontario election coverage, be sure to check the Village Media outlet in your city. Become a Trillium insider today at thetrillium.ca, and of course, you can watch Trillium Talk every weekday right here from the campaign trail with our team of reporters at the Trillium. That's all for today for all of us at Village Media. Thanks for watching.